Hello guys, this is Avcoor and this is a late update. My sound wasn't working. I actually wanted to record on Monday and I had problems yesterday as well. But now that everything's fixed, let's do the update. This update is important as it's a realization of just things to come. First of all, I'm engaging in the higher level content. So we'll start in branches of forest. So as you can see, I'm struggling with 9 through 10 on all of them. I'm trying to find one that I can break through. And I think it may be fire because I have a lot more water units. So that's why I'm thinking I can like look at all the guys. They're like stage 50. So I'm stage 40, so yeah. Not stage, yeah. Yes, 50 because like one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I got a long ways to go. But this is what I want to do. This is my plan. I've been wise in order to like skip stuff I don't need. I don't need this and I don't need that. But for instance, say I get two, I'll actually get access to this, which I need. And then I'll get access to a helm, which I have two of already. And yeah, and I'll get access to this. So I actually need to at least beat one, two. At least I need to at least beat two of them because I don't need this and I don't need that. So my target is fire, and I'll do a video on that today or tomorrow to see if I can make that clear. But that's what we're getting into. This is a realization of power. I need to increase my power, and that is what I'm struggling with. Let's go into Promised Land. Promised Land is always like good, but in this situation, I did everything right. Oh, what? Still a god. Sorry, guys. Citadel. But we'll talk about stealing the gods in a second anyway. I did everything I was supposed to do. If you built this properly, you're supposed to just knock out lumberyard, mana, warehouse, quarry, magic mine. Those are the most important starting out. General store. But the thing about it is, I have to really dump a lot of resources into these because I need stats. Because I have low rankings, I have to find ways to increase my stats since I don't spend that much money on this game. Ranger training is not that important, and yet it is because I still use Seminar. I guess to be honest, I don't use Shooter as much. I haven't used Brownie in the higher end content. I used him in like Dimensions and stuff like that. I haven't used him in higher level content yet, but it's still good to have this. So when a proper archer comes, I'll be ready. I'm not worried about sign of friendship. Agents done. I'm not really worried about that. Uh, this I actually did, and it was the right thing to do to increase my stamina. And I had to do Steel of the Gods in order to get access to the better blessings. So that's where I struggle at there. I just need to build those up in order to increase my power. Another place I need to increase my power is in my academy. I was behind in academy anyway since I started late, but I'm making like massive progress. Here I need 2, 9, 8, 9, 2. So 4 right there. So we're pretty good right there. I maxed out this already. Even shooter, which I really don't need to invest in as much. I'm almost done here. I need 3, 2, 1, and I'll have this maxed out. And then I just need to get here. The thing about this is I actually need 10 on each of these. So I need 10 here, and I need 10 here to even unlock these, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Here I'm maxed out. I'm a tank player, so this would there would stand the reason this would be almost done. I need 3, 1, 4, 6, 3, and I'm done. And I'll be absolutely done here. And Wizard, of course, I would do well in Wizard 7, 6, 2, 2, 3, 7. So, and of course, Priest, since I'm a tank player, this is all max. And I need 3, 7, 3, 1, 1, and I'm done. So Priest will actually be finished quicker than most, which is kind of weird. That is really weird. Even Ranger, I need 1 here, and I need 3 here, and actually need to actually hit 5 on this, and 5 on that, and 5 on this, and 5 on that. Yeah, so these are good. So slowly but surely, we're actually climbing in Academy. So if you stayed with me on this channel, you understand that limited resources is a problem in this game. But there have been really, really good things happening for us to get around that. I think this is one of the best things that ever happened to the game. Why do I say that? It's a way to guarantee a unit. Landgressor does this, and it has been widely successful, and I'm glad they brought this to Archeland. I'm really satisfied that they did this. This means that if you summon on this and you don't have one of these characters, you'll automatically get them. You won't get anything else besides those characters. After you get these characters, then you will summon in the random summoning pool. I'll talk about it more in a separate video, and I'll rank which characters you would like to pick. But I encourage everybody to summon on this in order to fill out your roster, because in this game, it's more important to fill out your roster than it is on Landgressor, where you can get away with it. Because in this game, it is very color dependent, and a banner like this is so important because it allows you to fill out your ranks. All 3 of these guys have leadership skills, but like I said, I'll talk about it in a separate video, and also talk about where is it at, the wish equipment, because there's some good stuff here, and then there's like meh type stuff, so to speak. So we'll get into that in a separate video because there's some good stuff in there, and I'm glad that the people at zlonggames are taking their time in order to improve the quality of life. So that's always good. So let's talk about my characters,
아이비스의 바람, 아이비스의 모든 것.
because I have benefited from the overall improvements they made in the game. As you can see, my equipment is changing, and that's the realization of power. The reason why my Charlotte performs so well is just her gear, her traits are maxed, and her wounds are maxed, and I actually had to improve this. This one is no longer any good. Like 2 is no longer good. So we'll have to change that on our Charlotte. We'll also have to change her helmet as well. Like even my Gabriel, like this power is good, but we want to hit 6,000 with these 2
아이비스의 바람, 아이비스의 모든 것.
since we invested so many resources into them. So as you can see, we're gonna have to tweak the equipment, especially here. We're gonna have to tweak equipment. This is what's really holding me back. Yeah, see, my equipment is all SR because I use that and it helped me climb really fast just to max out my SR equipment. But now I'm hitting the high in-game content, and this is no longer acceptable. Like, you can't even clear Whirlpool of Fire with this type of gear. Level 60 Whirlpool, forget about it. So slowly but surely, I have to change over to SSR gear, and I have to improve my runes. And that's going to happen sooner than later so I can clear this content. It's just the way it's going. Like, this was good, like, for 55, but it's no longer acceptable. this is no longer acceptable either. And it kind of sucks that my Ivan Attar, that his gear is no longer acceptable. And her gear is like no longer acceptable. The ranks have to go up, so I'll be working on that. Moving to SSR gear. Like even her gauntlet I have to change. And I've already started with Richard, who I got from the new summoning banner, which is a big boon for me because it allows me to complete my elemental core, which is very important. Like when I did the video, not only was I telling you about it, this was for me. Like when I make some of these videos, they're actually for me. There are things that I have observed that I have put into action and I see the results of them and I act on what I was telling you. So this was important for me because I have Richard, I have Seminar, and I have Yig. So I have my elemental core. I just need to build their gear because their gear is trash. SSR is the way to go. And it kind of sucks that I have to do that. It really sucks because the initial plan worked and it got me pretty far. But if I'm going to complete those tasks in World Tree, then I'm going to have to increase my gear. And that's just something all of us have to do. But anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. Have a great day and goodbye.